Well, I knew from the beginning it was going to be very tough. A lot of things happened today, rain delays. Obviously, that second set, could have been different, but I was thinking of that finish line too much, and then I was just thinking too much in that, on how to, close out the match. That didn't really help me. It freaked me out a little bit. I was too nervous. But, I'm very proud of myself that I kept my, nerves, and then I just fought hard in that third set.
Does this give you a lot of strength going forward, having come back from that or gotten through that?
Yeah, well, David, he just told me that, I'm happy it went that way because that will make you stronger. Obviously, he said, I know you would have loved to have won 6-4, 6-2, but, we have to take the positives, and it's true, I agree with him.
What is the, congratulations.
Thank you.
Quite a match.
Yeah.
So what's the tool in like your mental toolbox that you called on and used when, she reels off those games, you lost the match points, and then you're down a break in the third set, that gets you to keep going and not just pack it in?
I just told myself that, the easy way out was to just give up in that third set. And I just wanted to challenge myself one more time and see what I can do after, losing that second set. I also kept telling myself that you're not the first or the last person that loses a set from, or a match, or a set from being, match points down. And, that gave me strength. I just, bought into to a game style where I had to be more aggressive and, mix it up a little bit. I think that I was too predictable in the end of that second set. And I'm just, happy that I was able to close that out.
Hi, Maria. Congrats. You talked about David. When you change coach and the season has already started, do you need to be more careful? Like if he wants to make some adjustments in your game, even mentally, do you need to be more careful because maybe you don't have the same time as to digest everything as in off season?
Oh, for sure. It's always challenging to, change coach. It's not the middle of the season, but we're 3 months in. And of course, that is our first tournament. I think we are doing pretty well. I just, as I said in my previous press conference, is that he was never going to come in and change things. I knew that he was going to come in and just, we were going to work on things like we did those days. And it's just going to get better, and I'm just going to, keep being, very honest with him with what I need to work, and he's going to be honest with me. And I think together we can build something very good.
Maria, I imagine the rain delays made the match a little tricky. What did you do during the delays, and how were you able to stay sharp when you came back on the court?
Yeah, no one likes rain delays. It really is not ideal, but I just had some food, took a quick shower, just, stayed with my team. We were watching YouTube videos of Uncle Roger. And then, yes, yeah. And then, I just went to warm up again, and yeah, Uncle Roger is the key of today's match.
Going into the final, the record, as you know, is 3-2 in your favor. How much significance does that have for you going into that final, and considering that the last time you played Iga was here in 22?
Yeah, it's actually pretty crazy that the last time we played was 2 years ago. We're I would say very different. 2 years ago, both of us. That's when her streak started, or a few weeks before that. Having that lead doesn't really mean anything because she's the best player right now in the world. I'm just gonna, try and keep that lead and stay a win or 2 wins ahead of her. But it's just going to be very, very tricky.
Speaking on the matchup with Iga, obviously you have had success against her. Can you see a difference between the Iga that you had beaten pretty consistently early on in your matchups to the one that you're about to face, in 48 hours?
I'm sure that, I cannot really say much because we haven't played each other in 2 years. So it's always different to see that player playing against other players and not yourself. But, one thing I know for sure is just that, she's very good, I'm very good. We're just gonna fight and try and win that tournament. Now, it's something that I want to start thinking tomorrow. But as I said previously, it's going to be very tough and very challenging, for sure.
Do you think you won that match 6 months ago?
Against Togo?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Straightforward, no. Yeah.
Just the basic question of making a WTA 1000 final, given kind of where things were at maybe even 2 weeks ago, just in terms of the uncertainty maybe surrounding your game and all the 3 setters you had to kind of fight through to get here. What is the satisfaction of getting a result like this, and how surprising is it to you, honestly?
Well, we always say in tennis, one day can change everything. But, a month ago I was in Abu Dhabi. I couldn't hit a ball over the net, and now I'm just I'm just here in one of the biggest tournaments playing another final. It's just that those are lessons and those are things that you have to just accept. The more you're on the tour, that you're gonna have some bad times, and then things can really change in a week. And yeah, I'm just very happy that this has been the week that things have started changing, because you know how much I love this place, and I told myself that I want to stay here as long as I can, and here we are, staying until Monday. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.